up on DC News Now at 4.
A flood watch is set to take effect across the area tonight. We'll let you know when and where some of the heavy rainfall is expected.
Tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
A shocking diagnosis out of the UK. Kate Middleton returns to the public eye, announcing she's receiving treatment for cancer.
Then a teen murder suspect arrested in Northern Virginia. What else we're learning about the deadly shooting of a teenage boy.
And the latest in the monumental mess saga. DC's Attorney General telling the group not so fast on their planned relocation.
Plus, cases of norovirus still spreading here in the DMV.
Norovirus is incredibly contagious.
What a local pediatrician says you can do to keep your family safe.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Thank you for joining us on this Friday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Marielle Carbone in for Annalisa Gale this evening. We will get right to those top stories in a moment, but we start with that forecast. We are expecting some serious rainfall overnight. Taking a live look outside right now, doesn't look too bad. I mean, a little cloudy, but we know that's going to change. So let's get right over to meteorologist Damon Matson for that first look at our forecast.
And Damon, those clouds have been hanging around all day, so we know what will follow.
Yes, exactly right, guys. That's a sign of things to come out there as we continue to see more of that cloud cover. Now, this rainfall that's on the way, it is going to be extremely beneficial for parts of the region, but a little bit of a problem for others. Now, those that need it, it's where those wildfires are at. And look at our winds here ahead of this storm system out of the south-southeast. And that's a good thing to point out here, folks, because unfortunately, those wildfires back down toward the Blue Ridge Mountains right outside of Luray and Woodstock, they are still burning. Crews are still working to get those under control, and all of the smoke from that is getting blown to the north now into parts of West Virginia, western Maryland, where the air quality has been dropping as a result. But again, we have this storm system on the way. Look at all of this rain spread out across the southeast. That is pushing our direction and will be arriving here shortly. Now, we have a little window of time this evening. It's staying dry for the next few hours. Even as we approach 8 o'clock, the rain will not be here just yet. But going on toward 9, 10, 11 p.m., that's when the rain will start, and it will continue to pick up in intensity to the point that we are going to see a short window late in the night going into early Saturday morning of heavy to even torrential rainfall. And that is what has led to this flood watch that has been issued, not just for DC and the I-95 corridor any longer, but everywhere east of I-81 across Virginia, north central Maryland, also down into southern Maryland. We have that flood watch until Saturday afternoon. So we'll time out when the worst of this rainfall, the worst conditions are expected, and we'll let you know when this storm and this rainfall could clear out. So that's all coming up, and a look at your full forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Some sad news out of the UK this afternoon. Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, announced that she was in the early stages of cancer treatment. In a video that was recorded on Wednesday, Middleton said that she underwent abdominal surgery earlier this year and was told the condition was non-cancerous, but that diagnosis was wrong. Middleton has been absent from the public eye since January when she was hospitalized and said that she's been taking the last few months to process the diagnosis with her family.
We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I'm able.
The Princess of Wales has asked for time, space, and privacy while she is treated for the unspecified type of cancer.
And new details this afternoon. A suspect is in custody after the deadly shooting of a teen in Herndon, Virginia earlier this week.
Well, it happened at a hotel on Coppermine Road this past Wednesday, all stemming from a fight between a group of teenagers. DC News Now's Randy Bass is at police headquarters in Fairfax this afternoon. Randy, you were there today as police announced new developments in the case. What have you learned?
Yes, officers breathing a big sigh of relief this afternoon, announcing the arrest of 18-year-old Ishmael Cruz Del Cid in connection with this deadly, tragic shooting. We learned today the victim in this case is only 14 years old.
The life of a 14-year-old child was simply not lost the other day. It was taken by a gunman who intentionally shot and killed one of our children.
Police Chief Kevin Davis calling this an extremely tragic case. Grateful to have the suspect behind bars and held without bond.
In the aftermath of such a tragedy, to be able to take him off the street and hold him accountable.
Officers say they got a call from 18-year-old Ishmael Cruz Del Cid's attorney late last night, who arranged to turn him into police. He faces second-degree murder, gun, and drug charges. Police say Cruz Del Cid knew the 14-year-old victim, who was a student at Westfield High School.
Anytime a student's life is taken before its time is a tremendous loss for us.
Right now, FCPS Superintendent Michelle Reed says counselors are helping students after the loss of their classmate. But there's more work to be done to stop the cycle of violence.
The proliferation, really, of gun violence with our youth is a significant challenge for us across the country.
Yeah, more new details revealed in today's announcement from police. We've learned there was a second teen at the scene of this shooting, believed to be another one of Cruz Del Cid's intended targets in this shooting. However, that teen was uninjured. They are continuing to recover at home with family. Still many unanswered questions in this case right now. Police say it's not clear if there are any gang ties between the suspects or the victims, or how exactly they knew each other, or what exactly led up to this physical altercation that turned so deadly. It's been about 48 hours since this all happened. Police telling us there's still a lot more investigating left to be done. In Fairfax, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. Developing in the district, DC's Attorney General says the Washington Capitals and the Wizards can't move out of the nation's capital until 2047.
Yeah, the AG says Monumental Sports would be violating their existing contract with the city if they move those teams to Alexandria. DC News Now's Ben Dennis has been reporting all day and heard directly from Monumental on how it's pushing back. Ben, what can you tell us?
Hey there, guys. Good afternoon. DC Attorney General Brian Schwab sent this letter to Monumental Sports on Monday, saying under the existing terms of their agreement to play at Capital One, they can't leave for another 2 decades and some change, saying that even if bonds are paid off to renovate the arena come to fruition. The letter offers DC's latest case against Monumental's push to play across the river. Drama has only ensued since Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin and Caps and Wizards owner Ted Leonsis announced that Alexandria Arena project last year. Monumental's lease originally ended in 2027, but DC's AG now says that City Council expressly conditioned public financing to renovate the arena through bonds in 2007, and so that the team would continue playing home games until 2047. Full stop is the terminology used here. Also saying that bond agreement doesn't allow Monumental to revoke the lease once they paid off those bonds. Saying under the valid and enforceable terms of the 2007 legislation and agreements, Monumental Sports and Entertainment is obligated to keep the Wizards and Capitals at the arena through 2047. Now, I contacted Monumental Sports today for a comment. They declined to say anything in light of this letter that came out on Monday, only referring us to comments that were made 1 month ago.
Our only plan is to pursue this incredible project because we believe that the proposal will be incredibly beneficial, not to just our fans, our players, and the sporting community, but to the city of Alexandria and the Commonwealth.
I also asked Monumental if they're planning to take Brian Schwab's concerns to court. They said they could not comment at this time. Additionally, you'll remember the Virginia Senate blocked several efforts to get funding going to get the project on the road. That was denied, but Governor Glenn Youngkin is trying again in his latest budget proposal before the end of session. In the newsroom, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, thanks, Ben. Well, in Hagerstown, a fire investigation is underway after a high-rise apartment caught fire. DC News Now's Stephen Cohen has more.
Nola Duncan lives nearby the high-rise apartment building that caught fire Thursday in Hagerstown's north end.
We seen the smoke. It was real thick.
The Hagerstown Fire Department responded to Oak Hill Avenue around 6:30, where flames were seen coming from the top floors and roof.
The wind did play a little bit of a role in fire spread, but it wasn't a significant factor.
Hagerstown Fire Chief John DiBiaco said several people were displaced, but no one was injured. The fire marshal was on the scene Friday working to determine the cause. The Red Cross is helping to find temporary housing for the tenants. Reporting from Hagerstown, Stephen Cohen, DC News Now.
And today, the district is set to open applications for this year's robust retail grant program. Now, the program is sponsored by the mayor and the Department of Small and Local Business Development. And this year, 48 small businesses will be awarded with $10,000 grants. This money can be used to pay employees, pay for rent, or cover inventory costs. To qualify, businesses must be small and independent with less than 25 full-time employees. The deadline to apply for this is Monday, April 15th.
Well, the Cherry Blossom Festival is hosting some events this weekend. The Pup Swim is this afternoon at 5:30 at the D.C. Convention Center. Tomorrow is the Smithsonian American Art Museum celebration on F Street at 11:30 a.m. And then the opening ceremony at the Warner Theater later at 5. And you will need tickets for the ceremony.